Hey guys, it's me again, and welcome back to the second episode of Ask Thomas and Rosie FTW season. Thomas and Rosie FTW Diesel and Diesel 10 FTL season 3, also known as Ask Thomas and Rosie FTW Diesel and Diesel 10 FTL episode 62. So let's get on with the questions from the previous episode, shall we? First question is from Oren Puppy, and it's not really a question, he's just saying that it's a good video. So yeah, next question is from, sorry dudes, but you have to ask questions in the series. I'm not trying to be rude to you, it's just, this is an ask series, It is alright to say good video, but that's not actually a question. I had been told by other users from the past that I'm telling them to stop asking me questions that are not questions. Just ask me questions. Just a reminder in future to ask me questions, dude. Okay? So we're good. Next question is from Noah Trains. He asks, do you like my videos? Yeah, I guess so. They're kind of cool. Next question is from Douglas, the gamer brony 75, and it's not really a question. He's just saying hi. I'm not going to be explaining it again, like I just said to Oren Puppy. So I'm not going to be bothered saying it again. But you just have to ask questions in the future, mate. Okay? Next question is from Christopher Martin. He asks, 1. What's your opinion on the Teletubbies special nursery rhymes from 1998? Haven't seen it. 2. Have you heard of this place called the Percival Pembroke? No, I haven't. 3. What's your opinion on the year 2004? I guess it's a good year, even though I wasn't born 1 year after, 1 year before, the 1 year after 2004. So I suppose it's a good year for most people, but there is some good movies that came out that year, like The Incredibles, Polar Express, and there's a few and Shrek 2, and there's a good few films out in 2004. And a few of my friends were born in 2004, and they're going to be like 16 this year, and which I'll be 15 in about 18th of January, which I'm hoping to get happy birthday comments when I do a video on my birthday. 4. What's your opinion on the Hiwikla T1 plane from the Royal Air Force Valley? Don't know what that is. 5. What's your opinion on the Tweenies episode Milo Wants to Know? I don't know. 6. Can you imagine if Judy from the Tweenies went to the Ducks for Air show, and if she watched the show the Red Arrow's display, okay? And 7, what are your favorite movies of 2019? And 7, what are your favorite movies of 2019? Well, my favorite films of 2019 are Toy Story 4, Toy Story 4, Lego Movie 2, How to Train Your Dragon 3, and there's pretty a few good films out there that I like last year, and there are going to be quite a few good films out this year too. I definitely know there is. Next question is from the Reaction in Serious King 2005, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Corey Lewandowski, Donald Trump's campaign manager? He's pretty funny. Yeah, he's alright. And he's also pretty funny because he said "wom wom" to the 10-year-old with Down syndrome, and then Zach, I can't say his second name because it's kind of hard, was really angry with him. He was like, "How dare you? How dare you? How absolutely dare you, sir?" Yeah, it was like that. Do you say "wom wom" to people with Down syndrome? Not really. 3. What's your opinion on B-movie? It's really good, and there's also a meme in this film called "You like jazz?" which is pretty funny. 4. Do you do science in school? Yes, I do. I started doing science when I was in second year. When, by the end of my first year in secondary school, I was wishing that I'd be doing science in second year. Well, guess what? My wish came through, and I do science now. I don't do geography anymore, which is great. Which I stopped doing geography back in around November, and I was really relieved about it. So yeah. 4. What's your opinion on Heathcliff? I mean, he's good. 6. What's your opinion on Marmaduke? I mean, he's alright. 7. Are you excited for Fireman Sam Season 12? Well, not exactly, because, you know, I'm not a fan of the CGI Fireman Sam, and you should know that by now, that I'm not a fan of the CGI of Fireman Sam. 8. Are you excited for the rise of Norman Man? No, because, like I said, I'm not interested in the CGI Fireman Sam. And 9. When will you get the 8th Harry Potter movie? I'm hoping to get it soon. You'll just have to wait for, like, I don't know when I'll get it, but I'm hoping to get it sometime this year. Or I might get it this month, actually, but you'll just have to be patient. Next question is from Hey Arnold Fan 1998 Productions, and he asks, do you watch Dora the Explorer? No, I don't, because I don't like Dora, because it's too babyish, if you ask me. But if you like Dora, then that's fine. And I'm not very keen on the film Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Well, I did used to watch Dora when I was younger, but I don't watch it anymore because I'm not a fan of it. Next question is from Vampirina the Rocker and Disney. Hold on, I'm just checking his. Next question is from Vampirina the Rocker and Disney Junior Fan 2001. Yeah, that's his username. And he or she asks, what's your opinion on Vampirina? Not a huge fan of it because I haven't really watched the show, and I'm probably never going to, because, you know, it's part of Disney Junior, and I don't watch Disney Junior, and I'm not a fan of some of the shows. Some of the shows are alright, but some of the shows are bad. Next question is from Ireland Rocks. He asks, 1. What's your opinion on Amber Rock Strikes Back? He's a good user. 2. What happens if Jack Owl comes back to YouTube? Well, if he changes, like if he turns into a good person, I'll delete the horrible videos out of him. And if he doesn't change, then I'll continue to be making more bad videos out of him. 3. Are you excited for Fast and Furious 9? I guess so. 4. What's your opinion on Toy Toys YT? He's a great user. And sometimes me and him can fight sometimes, but we're still good friends, you know, even though sometimes I can boss him around and thinking that I'm the boss of his channel, and Toy Toys, yeah. And 5, what's your favourite drink? Oh, I have lots of favourite drinks. I'm probably not going to explain because I have lots of favourites, including energy drinks too. And we have 2 more questions. Next question is from Myra Wilson. She asks, what's your opinion on Green Eggs and Ham? Well, the book is great, and the new show on Netflix is pretty good. Even though I haven't seen the episodes yet, but I will watch it. I have seen a few episodes in school with my friend Andrew, and it's pretty great. And speaking of Andrew, the last question is from him, and he asks, 1, do you like Blue Sky? Which movie is your favourite? Well, probably Ice Age, Rio, and Spies in Disguise. Those were great films. 2, do you wish Disney didn't buy Fox and why? Because some content from Fox is likely made for adults, and Disney just wants those stuff to be kid friendly. 3, will you buy Banjo-Kazooie on Nintendo 64? Well, yeah, I could, but some of the games are pretty rare to find, so you'll probably just have to be patient. 4, if you were a character in Thomas, who would you be? I have a lot of favorite Thomas characters. If I wanted to be a Thomas the Tank Engine character, I would probably be like Edward, because he's wise and kind and he's smart like me. He can be a bit nervous at times, but he's still a great engine. 5, will you make a Thomas and Friends series with your Thomas toys like I did with Scratch Travels? I'll think about it. Yeah, I could. And 6, the mystery character unfortunately is now delayed until season 5, and I have backup characters for series 3 to 4. So how do you feel about that? Well, you're making your own plush in home ec, which me and Andrew do the same home ec class, and we also do with some of the few students from our unit, like KK, Jack, and Ethan. And we're also doing a project on this, and it's for our junior cert, because my home ec teacher said it's for our junior cert. And I'm doing mine on Thomas the Tank Engine, and KK's doing one about, he's making a plush of himself, which is quite nice. And Jack's doing one on Peppa Pig, and Ethan's doing one on a Dalek from Doctor Who. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's all the questions for episode 2. Stay tuned for the 3rd episode coming soon, and the closing date is January 12th. January 12th is the closing date. So you got today, tomorrow, and Sunday to ask me questions. So yeah. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon. And this is me signing off.